There's one. There's one, yo. There he is. There he is. Got him that time.
All right, what's going on, Fishful Thinkers, and welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, my name is John Minchek. This is my channel, Fishful Thinking Fishing. And guys, we are cooking up some striper and hybrid fillets this morning. We got breakfast cooking here on an absolutely incredible, beautiful morning here on the lake. But before we cook this up, you guys got to see how I caught these fish, because I can't just cook the fish and you guys not know how we caught it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go hit the water, have a little fun. I'll see you guys on the water. And after we get the trolling motor down and we get out here on the lake, we start making some casts. And I'm using a topwater lure called a Choppo made by Berkley. But you can see the fog starts just coming in super thick, and eventually I have to just sit and wait for the fog to clear out for about an hour and make some blind casts into the fog. But finally I made the one good cast along a bank here and got a good bite on the topwater right here.
Got him. All right, we got one in the boat. All right, y'all, first fish of the day. Not a bad one. He's not huge, probably just a 1 pounder here, but he would measure, so we're gonna put him in a live well and hold on to him for a little bit. It's actually a spotted bass, so we might take him home and eat him. They're actually a really good size to eat right here, and these spotted bass are so good to eat. There's a difference between these spotted bass and these largemouth. They're actually trying to get these spotted bass out of the lake, so what we're gonna do is put him in a live well. If we catch a few more, we're gonna take them home. And so as I'm working this bank, I have made a switch over to a little jerkbait, a Lucky Craft pointer, and throwing it along the bank here, and then coming on to this point, and then finally making a good cast right here. I didn't even have to reel it, y'all. So a little bitty guy, but he was right where he was supposed to be. I don't know if he'll make the live well or not. Yeah, he'll make the live well. All right, y'all, just a little bitty largemouth here. He's gonna throw him back. I was gonna put him in the live well, but we ain't gonna keep this little guy. He's too small, and I thought it was a spotted bass. We're gonna throw him back, but that's pretty cool there, another catch. Right where you're supposed to be. And when that one hit the water, I mean, it didn't even have a chance to, I didn't even have to work it. Like he was on it as soon as it hit the water. All right, y'all, see some schooling fish. We're gonna run out there real quick. Yeah, they're schooling hard, y'all. All right, we got some schooling fish out here. God, y'all, we got fish everywhere around us right now. Oh, I'm getting bit. I just can't catch them. Oh, there's another one. Good Lord, he could probably just reel it straight. There's one. There's one, y'all. What do we got? Oh, I think we're on some stripers, y'all. I think we're on some stripers. Oh, we got stripers all around us. Let me get my net. Yep. All right, I'm gonna have to flip this one. Okay, these are hybrids. Look at these hybrids, y'all. Holy cow. Oh, come here. I can't get him off the hook fast enough. They're all around us right now, y'all. I'm trying to just drop him on the floor so I can make another cast, but golly, now I gotta fix this thing. There's another one. Oh, we got off. That was a good one. What in the world, man? Yo, I have a fish on, and I'm trying to fix my rod tip. Oh! Oh my God, look. I just reeled this guy in. I wasn't even messing with it. I was trying to get this thing out. Holy cow, what a disaster is going on here. Yo, I have fish all around me. I don't know if they're gonna hit this or not. Oh my goodness, y'all. There he is. There he is. Get over here. Oh, this is fun right here, y'all. What do we have? This a bass or this another hybrid? Another hybrid. Get up here. Look at that, y'all. Holy cow. What is this? Is awesome right here. Now, this is ideal. But every time I land a fish, something crazy happens. Like getting caught in the net. Man, I wasted a lot of time trying to get that stuff untangled, and I could have caught a few more fish at least. Man, that's irritating. Got him that time. Got him that time. Boat coming by, I'm like I'm not catching no fish. I'm just here. Gotta wait for this boat to go by because I know that's a striper guide right there. And I know these are the fish he's after. I'll see him right there. All right, y'all, and these are what we're catching. About 1-2 pound little hybrids and stripers here. And they're everywhere chasing bait around here right now. Just schooled up everywhere. And I ain't seeing none here for a second, but we gotta get this guy back in so we can find some more. Well, you guys, that was insane right there. Had hybrids and stripers just blitzing everywhere. They were chasing a bunch of fish or they were chasing a bunch of bait, and now they're gone. So either they're gonna come back up or they're not. I'm gonna kind of hang out and keep looking around here and see if I can't find them coming up anywhere else. But that was a fun little blitz there. We got some food to take home, y'all. All right, y'all, so right now we just kind of cruising around and seeing if these fish have moved around anywhere. I know they like to move around a lot, just chasing this bait. So we're gonna cruise up and down and around this cove, see if they maybe pushed them back up in the cove, if they're still even schooling, see what we can mark. We got a lot under us here. We're gonna see what we can do.
I did try some vertical jigging after marking some bait and some fish with a gold spoon, but had zero luck on it and was very unsuccessful. But I did have to give it a try, but after not catching any fish, we had to switch it up and try something else.
All right, Joe, well, striper bite died off, so I'm about to set the camera up right here and see if we can't catch us a few more bass. Make sure it's a good angle. Yeah, we can deal with that. Oh, way out here. Way out here, little fella. What are you doing way out here? Little bitty guy. Caught him right by the boat, actually. I mean, right by the boat. Little bitty fella. Going back. There's one. I got him foul hooked. Right in the side. I ain't never hooked a bass like that before. Yeah, so let's just let these little guys that are in front of us here schooled up all around us. All right, and that's how you release them. There's one. There's one. Hey, these little fish are fun to catch though. I mean, they're a little aggressive little bass. And there ain't much to them, but they are fun to catch. And he's throwing up a bunch of stuff here. Let's see if I can get one out here. Yep. Okay, see him. And what these little bass are after right here is just these little threadfin shad. Little tiny little shad. That's what they keep throwing up. That's what they're after. Little bitty baits. All right, y'all. Picked up a few little bass here, and then we're gonna do a little bit more riding and see what we can find. And this is just kind of like a R&D day for me. I'm still kind of getting used to this freshwater stuff, but obviously building up some confidence, catching some fish and having some fun. So let's go catch a few more.
All right, y'all. Well, you can see that the sun came out right here, and what I did is I spent maybe about another hour and a half fishing different points and trying to find new fishing spots and catching a few more little guys. Really nothing to brag about, but ended up having a good day and was ready to take it home. All right, y'all. Well, we're about to head back to the house after that. What a cool morning that was. I got out here at about 7:30, and it's about noon now. We caught a lot of small bass, caught 2 nice ones, and the hybrids and stripers, well, they're going home with me, and they're gonna go in the frying pan or bake them. I don't know. We'll see when we get home, guys, but gonna get the boat cleaned up. I'm gonna clean some fish, and then we're gonna cook them up. So I will see you guys back at home. Now we are back at the house. We got the Blackstone rolling right here. We're about to cook some fish, eat some breakfast. Let's get it.
All right, so we're gonna start with this bacon, and we're gonna put the bacon on the Blackstone. That way we can cook all of our food with our eggs and everything else in the bacon grease, because I just like bacon. And I like cooking in bacon grease. You can see that grease already starting to come off that bacon. And that fish is gonna cook in that grease. It's gonna be great. Oh, I forgot one thing. We got something extra to add. We got some potatoes. And we're gonna put some potatoes that I already cooked. We had steaks with these the other night, so I'm just gonna put them on the Blackstone and kind of reheat them and crisp them up a little bit and eat them for breakfast. But with this fish real quick, I'm just gonna put a little Paul Prudhomme seasoning, just a little blackening seasoning on these fish, and that's all I'm gonna put on them. Is just some blackening seasoning. This is probably one of my favorite seasonings. It's very good on redfish. It's actually called Redfish Magic. And I think this is one of my favorite blackening seasonings. And I am a big fan of hybrid and stripers, y'all. This is one of my favorite fishes to eat. I think I say that about every fish I eat, but this one's seriously one of my favorite fishes to eat. They just taste good. It's got a firm meat. It's just hard to beat, really. Bacon looking good. I don't know if this bacon is actually going to give me enough grease, but you know what? It's a good thing that we keep bacon grease because I have some extra. If I can get this piece of bacon on there. Come on now, don't be like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run and go get a little bit more bacon grease. All right, this bacon is done. And I don't have this burner on over here, so we can just move them over here. I'm actually gonna let those cook a little bit longer. All that bacon grease looks good, and that is where the fish is about to be cooked. Turn it up just a little bit more. And y'all, it's been a long time since I have had fish for breakfast. But I ain't mad about it, especially some stripers and hybrids. Won't take long for this to cook. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and dump our potatoes right here and let those start frying up. And that is about perfectly cooked, the way I like it. I don't like to overcook it, but I do like to have a little char on it. Wow, that smells good. That smells incredible. All right, let's take this bacon and put it over here. We can move all this bacon right here to the front, and then all that bacon grease will just drip back and run off into the fish and the potatoes. And we're just gonna let that sit there and cook for a few minutes, and then it'll be close to ready. And then all we got left is our 2 farm fresh eggs, and we'll put those on there, and all that'll be done. And what that bacon grease is gonna do is just give everything a nice flavor, a nice char to it, and it's gonna help it cook. It's gonna help it for that little fry on the outside, and it's just gonna be delicious. No, it is definitely not the healthiest, that's for sure, but you can see these potatoes are getting real crispy. There might be some of you that say something about the health of bacon grease, but that's okay. We like to collect bacon grease and cook in it because it's just great. We're just gonna take this bacon, as it is done and put it on the paper towel. Okay, let's get that covered up so it'll get some of that grease off there. And then we'll put that on top, and now we're gonna crack our 2 eggs. I do my best to keep the yolk runny. I like a fried egg, and I'm gonna put a little Paul Prudhomme blackening seasoning actually on the eggs too. All right, potatoes are done. The fish is done. Potatoes are gonna go right back in the bowl they came in. Now we'll get our fish and put our fish fillets right here. Yum. And now we just wait on the eggs. All right, now all that's done. Let's turn it off here and scrub it down. All right, y'all, food is ready. I'm actually gonna enjoy the outside here. I'm gonna go prepare the food and sit down back here and enjoy the outside and enjoy the breakfast. All right, y'all, we got our eggs, our fish here, and a ton of leaves falling down on the Blackstone. You see all the leaves in the backyard. Eggs, potatoes, ketchup on the potatoes, bacon, fish, and I'm about to show y'all something wild. So what I like to do here is bust one of these egg yolks. And then take a piece of fish, dip it in that right there. That's the good stuff. I can say everything is cooked perfectly. It's been a long time since I've actually had fish for breakfast, but I'm happy I did it today because it's delicious. It's so good. If you've never had fish for breakfast, do it. It's fantastic. But while we are eating, I do want to tell you guys a couple things about me. I get a lot of questions about like what I do and all that. So obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel. Not huge, not a big channel, couple thousand subscribers, but I'm so thankful for every single one of those subscribers. I never even thought it would get this big, you guys. But also, I'm a Salt Strong fishing coach. If you're not familiar with Salt Strong, but you want to get way better with inshore fishing, look us up. I am the coach for the Low Country area. So my area spans from about Jacksonville, Florida to about Myrtle's Inlet, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's the area I cover. Real marshy, marsh grass, marsh creeks. Some of the most beautiful fishing you could ever do. And also, I'm a content creator for a local bait and tackle shop called Palmetto Angler. So I do content creation for them and also just kind of do normal bait store stuff. So all of my life revolves around fishing and my family, and I can't be more blessed. And so I am a monetized YouTube channel now, and I'm very, very thankful for that. That's only because of you guys, and I cannot thank you guys enough for seriously just subscribing and watching and commenting and doing all that y'all do for my channel and my family. And the lake that we live full-time on is Clarks Hill Lake up here in Northeast Georgia. And I'm back and forth between Northeast Georgia and the Low Country, more of like Charleston, Edisto Beach area. Monthly, through the month, I am back and forth all the time, doing all sorts of fishing, and it's incredible and it's so fun. A little bit of fish and eggs together right here in one bite, y'all. How'd you got? Almost choked on bacon right there. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to finish up my breakfast and possibly get seconds. I really appreciate you guys watching to the end. It means the world to me that you guys love the videos and you sit here and you watch to the end because there's so many videos, so many different great channels out there, and you guys choose to watch this one and mine. And I can't be more thankful. So I love you guys, and we'll see you next time right here on Fishful Thinking Fishing. Peace.
If y'all enjoyed that video and want to see more of the Fishful Thinking Fishing YouTube channel, go on over to my page where I have over 100 videos just like this one and watch all of the fun-filled fish catching action with some tasty recipes. Please consider subscribing. Thanks, and we'll see y'all again on the next one.